Karen thought towing my boat would teach me respect. Instead, I taught her a lesson she'll never forget, and now the HOA's beloved pool belongs to a flock of very loud, very angry ducks. I'd owned my small fishing boat for 5 years, and I always kept it tucked neatly beside my house. No complaints, no problems. But when Karen Whitmore became HOA president, suddenly everything became an offense. She hated the boat, hated the trailer, and especially hated that I didn't jump when she barked orders. So one random Tuesday morning, I walked outside and found an empty space where my boat had been. No notice, no warning, no call, just gone. Karen stood across the street with her arms crossed and a satisfied smirk. "You violated storage regulations. I took care of it," she said, like she'd done the neighborhood a heroic service. I called the towing company. She'd lied, claimed the boat was abandoned, and now I owed a massive fine to get it back. That was her final mistake. Everyone knew Karen worshipped the HOA pool. She bragged about its perfect water, its elite cleanliness. Kids weren't allowed to splash too much. No food, no drinks, no fun. It was her pride and her kingdom. So I gave the kingdom a new ruler. I connected my industrial pump to the lake out back, the same lake where ducks gathered every morning, and began redirecting the water straight into the HOA pool. It wasn't harmful, not illegal, but definitely dramatic. Within half an hour, the ducks followed the surge like an invitation, 10, then 20, then an entire flock. By the time Karen arrived screaming, the HOA pool had transformed into a quacking, splashing, feather-filled duck paradise. They waddled everywhere, on the diving board, across the deck, even into the lifeguard chair. Residents watched and cheered. Phones recorded everything. Karen shrieked at me to stop, but the police arrived, and after reviewing footage of her unlawfully towing my boat, they ordered her to pay my fees, not the other way around. The board held an emergency vote that night. Karen was suspended, the pool was closed until further notice, and the ducks? Well, they still show up every morning, like they own the place. Karen tried to take what I loved, so I gave her something she'll never wash off her HOA record, a duck-infested disaster.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.